team? It's great to be back. Hope you're all doing well. If you're returning back, it's great to have you. If it's your first time, welcome to the Double A gang. Double A does not stand for Alcoholics Anonymous. It's actually my name, Albert Aldridge, and fitness isn't actually part of my name. That would be a very funny surname. If you're not subscribed yet, then what you're doing, and if you want to learn about diet nutrition, how to get lean, change your body composition by increasing your muscle tissue and losing body fat by a guy, not joking here, who cried after his first refereeing game in a football match when he was a qualified referee at 17 years old, doing it for adults because he was so traumatised by all the adults, then hit the subscribe button. Yeah, I was pretty ashamed after that game. It was really scary. It's really scary though, with all those adults shouting in my face as a referee. Anyway, here I'm going to be explaining to you in this video some of the stuff that I'm doing within my training footage. So here you're actually seeing me press the 50 kilo dumbbells, the highest dumbbells at the gym, for 2 repetitions, which I've never done in my life. So I was quite happy with that. But also throughout this video, I'm also going to explain about how you can gain strength on the compound movements if you're doing some strength training within your programming. So first of all, just to briefly explain, I'm also going to explain as we go along, but you're seeing a couple of training sessions where I do a combination of CrossFit stuff, some gymnastics, as well as some bodybuilding, and you're also going to see a little bit of Ollie lifting. But with these muscle ups, I got some grips which I'm going to review in a future video, which I'm getting used to at the moment, and I wanted to include the sets that went well and the sets that didn't go so well. So here you're seeing a set where it just wasn't going so well, and I'm finding that I get used to certain bars. So the bar at Evolution Fitness, I much prefer doing muscle ups on compared to this thin bar at Evolution Fitness. They have a thick bar and a thin bar. The thick bar is really just too thick, and this thin bar still digs into my hands a little bit, but I'm slowly taking some man up pills and just getting on with it. But I'm getting better at cycling my muscle ups. I'm at about 8 reps as a lifetime PR, which I've managed to match again. I think I did that today. And I want to try and get 5 sets of 10 eventually. And I've been practicing my butterflies, which have been really getting there. Now, I'm not trying to just be like an animal butterfly and feel beautiful. I already feel beautiful anyway. It's actually butterfly pull-ups that they do in CrossFit. They look a bit like a fish, which I've been told by some people. But I actually really am enjoying the movement now of incorporating different types of pull-ups and CrossFit within my training. I'm very sorry there, we were interrupted by my email noise. I didn't realise on an Apple Mac until a few months ago that you can change the email noise to anything. So what I've done is I've just screamed into the laptop for a few seconds, recorded the audio, saved it, and then it's now my email noise. I love it. So then after in this session I did some Viking presses. Now this footage here of the squat cleans, I did this later on in the same day. So this is after going swim teaching. And squat cleans definitely have felt better recently. I'm trying to get better at not the bar touching my hips too low. So I find as I pull that it touches my quad at about, if we're looking at the hip and the knee going down, it's about 3/4 of the way down from the hip to the knee that the bar is touching, and I want it to touch more mid-thigh or even closer to the hip. So I'm trying to get better at doing that. But on this day, it was feeling pretty good. I mean, I know here that, especially during this session, that my front squat needs to get stronger. And I'm going to explain about how you can get stronger in a little bit. So these are some sets of 100 kilos you're seeing. These are feeling pretty good. And then here, this is my first attempt at 110 kilos. 105 was fine. Oh, sorry, you saw 105 in the previous set. Then this is my nearest success to 110, and I just got stuck at the halfway up the movement. And I know that's just because I need to get stronger at my front squat. So I could have felt really down about this, but I actually was quite encouraged. And I'll explain about why in a second. Then I moved on to this 180 kilo deadlifts for sets of 3. I mean, it's quite heavy towards my 1 rep max, 180 kilos. So this is why my back was bending a little bit, but it felt pretty good. So with the gaining strength, what I'm doing at the moment is 5x5s and 5x3s. So 1 week I might do back squat 5x5 and then front squat 5x3. Then the week after 5x3 back squat, and then 5x3 and 5x5 front squat. Some weeks I may do the front squat in the first session during the week where I'm more fresh, but I'm finding I'm really enjoying doing that at the moment. So I've you'll see it in a future video, but I'm into the second week of it. It's going pretty well. What you just got to make sure is the weight that you pick is that you should be just about completing the 5th rep of each set. So usually that's around, I've found personally, 85% to 90% of your 1 rep max. Probably more like 85% depending on the person. And then nutrition-wise, make sure you are in a calorie surplus. You don't need to be in a massive calorie surplus. It's not if you're going to be, say if you're on a 500 calorie surplus compared to a 200 calorie surplus, you're not going to gain muscle quicker. If you're a natural athlete, you'll probably most likely gain a little bit more fat quicker, and it's just much more optimal, in my opinion, to keep your body fat low so you can keep on gaining weight for a longer period of time. Stay in that calorie surplus, and then keep on progressing the weights every week. If you can, by 1.25 kilos on each side, that's what we generally can do in the UK. But if you have microplates, that's brilliant to use as well. And then if you need to work out your actual maintenance, then it's worth looking at some of my previous videos, which I'll put a link to here on the screen for you, so you can work out your maintenance. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Peace out.